But if you want to eat somebody's food, even if you are eating in your relation's house, you eat as if you are invited. That's what a wise person will do, you know. And the eye where they cry, they see road. In addition, they see road. The condition is that some part of Southeast will join to Anioma state to make it Anim-Oma. Anim-Oma. In Igbo language, it simply means my good land. Anioma is still the same meaning. Anioma and Anim, this one is personalized. Anim, my own, my good land. And Anioma is just good land. But the other one, Anim-Oma, is my own good land. And if you ask me about the two names, the other one is even sweeter. Anim-Oma is sweeter than Anim-Oma. So, but that is not the issue. The Anioma people, you are not to detect how you join the Southeast. It's the Southeast that has the slots. So Southeast has to detect the way they will accept you. Even though Southeasterners, we know that you are our brothers, Anioma people are their brothers.
Of the family, he's the oldest, that they should give him the head, which is now causing problem. A soup that is still on fire, that has not been completely cooked. Ofe de no kodike tineni. Ofe dike tineni where the car shot to ne. Yakwa no wakwe sigeke. So the family is now deciding, instead of this soup to cause.
You know, our Anioma brothers, their dialect is very sweet. Ofe did not go far the car a shot to ne. Ka ana nugodogo ndi nwofe ndi nwokwofe no kwa ndi akpara akpọ ka halie ana apia okpo n'enu ya.
Anioma people, they needed an additional state to be created to the southeast of Nigeria. And the agitation of Anioma state has been on for over the years. No be Nedwoko Statan. So we appealed to our brothers from across the Niger, and they agreed that Anioma state will be created to add to the southeast. No argument. The Igbos across the Niger were very happy to welcome their brothers back. They were shouting, Anioma is Igbo. We love your dialect. We love Anioma.
When this idea of Anioma state creation proposal came to be added to Southeast, it was a wonderful idea, and people love it so much, including the people of the Southeast, the owner of the food. So, but it's as if some politics, we are coming into it, and even the Anioma people, they started fighting again, you know, among themselves, and this identity issue is still part of the problem that they are suffering. So you can see what has happened finally. And I want to still assure you guys that it is not over until it is over.
Continue to insist that they are not Igbo and they do not want to be a part of the Southeast. Now that the slot is given to the Southeast, and we need the Southeast to achieve the Anioma state, is it not time for those who are fighting endless and aimless wars to come to a table of compromise? Should we not all meet each other?
So, Damasus is my grandfather's first name. It's a Greek name. My original surname was Ojukwu, but that changed during the war, during the Biafran War, where my people were attacked in Asaba because they thought that it was the same Ojukwu as Odumegwu and all of that. So they changed it even before I was born. So I was born into Damascus. And when I asked why, that was the reason they gave me. So I can't do anything about it now.
Now, if before the war they bear the name Ojukwu.
So you cannot be coming to somebody's house and you want to detect exactly how you want to be treated. No. is not done. So the Southeast had to, you know, be in charge of the game. They now have to redraft the situation for the Anioma to become possible. However, we are going to see the real map drawn for the new Anim-Oma state by Southeast. As the Anim-Oma, they have to redraft and they reposition the system so that it will work. Now they have presented the system to the Anioma people of Delta State. This is how we want it. If you really want to join your brothers in the Southeast, yes, we are not debating it, you are our brothers, forgetting that you have been carved out. Okay, onye na onye na aroro ogwu ibo kwetegwe ni aya anu. If they na you are cooking medicine for somebody, you don't know the person have another plan, whether he will agree to drink that medicine you are cooking. So let's look at it in this way. The Anioma people, you are not to detect how you join the Southeast. It's the Southeast that has the slots. So Southeast has to detect the way they will accept you. Even though Southeasterners, we know that you are our brothers, Anioma people are their brothers, but they have to be careful from what is happening, you know, recently and in the past. So they decided to tread with caution. And you say that you are our brothers, fine and good. Anioma people, you want to make you feel more comfortable by adding some part of the Southeast to the Anioma people so that you become more comfortable. You don't feel, you know, separated, all of you. Just the 9 local governments of Anioma state will just be on their own. We want body to be touching. So we decided to carve some part of, you know, Anambra state and some part of Imo state to make it blend very, very well, as if you are kneading flour. You know, the dough, you blend it very well. That is the way the Southeasterners want it to be, and you don't have option about that. The only thing you can do now is to go back to your house and put it in order. You know, are you going to accept this offer? Remember that you have your ancestors also. Your ancestors are looking at you like this. Your ancestors are observing. You know, they are observing. If you think that they are not observing, they are observing you guys to see what you are going to do. Are you truly our sons and daughters? You know, this thing that we clamored for long ago, what you guys are going to do, they are watching. In all ramifications, in all angles, Anioma people, they are not, I will not say that they are, if you come to family, you have Diokpa, you have others, Diokpala, and other sons. I will say that if we are to, whether by permutation or combination, Diokpala should come from the present Southeast. So they are the ones to decide what will happen. 1. 2. Southeast is the owner of the food. On the other hand, Southeast also, they are the ones that have the decision to make. They are the ones to decide how Anioma people will become part of Southeast. Then Anioma people will be like, you people should accept us. So remember that we are your brothers, even though we denied you people for some time now so that we can survive the Nigerian problem. But please accept us. That is the condition of Anioma. So the point is that the Southeasterners should also know that these are our brothers and they don't make the condition to be too tight. But from what was happening in Anioma land brought this situation that the Southeast placed it now. I believe so, you know. So, but all hope is not lost, and we still believe that there could be a kind of, you know, consensus or agreement between Anioma and the Southeasterners, so that Ofe Lola Allah Gezuru Onyo Bunani and the long agitation will douse among the Anioma people and the Banker people of Edo State to make una know they forget them all. In fact, I have a special place for them. These guys are crying. it is your decision now to solve this problem. The people living now, you can solve this problem and solve it once and for all. If there's anything you guys don't feel more comfortable with the Southeast decision, you can still approach your elder brothers and tell them that, please, let's do it this way or let's do it the other way. It's still open to, you know, decision. And don't allow these people that say that they are Bini people. Some of these few people within the Anioma land that say that they are Bini people, don't allow them to spoil your reggae. Because a monumental decision is about to be taken now. And of course, the Anioma people are not the only Igbos that are outside the Southeast. That's one thing you should know. You are not the only Igbos. So you can decide to stay on your own while the Southeast take the decision where they want the sea state to come out from. Southeast is not losing anything at all. We are not losing anything, but rather we want to accommodate our brothers back to where they originally belongs. Well, if you like, you take the ball on the court and play along with it to score your goal. But always know that in every decision like this, a little to the left and a little to the right, and the boat keeps going. That is the thing. Let it be a win-win situation. You want to join the Southeast? Fine. Join. Southeast said, okay, since you want to join us, let's make it this way. Let it be a win-win situation. Now you should be debating. Maybe where you want where the capital will be, but Southeast said the capital should be in Olu. I don't know why the decision about Olu came up. That one I don't know until we make more research to find out why Olu was chosen. Okay, fine, but it is for for security reason. Maybe they don't want tomorrow another thing. You know, the Southeasterners are the people that have this slot. In fact, let me just tell you the reason. We that have this slot of the Southeast, and they want to move the capital outside the original owners of the slot, you know, is somehow, you know, having that we have accepted you guys as Anioma people, at least let us enjoy the capital of that new state that is created. That is the game. You see, that is the game. So, but there is no issues. Everything can still come to the table for further deliberation. That is what I think. So, but however, let's also hear what other people have to say concerning this Anim-Oma of a state that is about to be created, God's willing.
Anioma people, they needed an additional state to be created to the southeast of Nigeria. And the agitation of Anioma state has been on for over the years. No be Ned Woko started. So we appealed to our brothers from across the Niger, and they agreed that Anioma state will be created to add to the southeast. No argument. The Igbos across the Niger were very happy to welcome their brothers back. They were shouting, Anioma is Igbo. We love your dialect. We love Anioma. Fast forward. We, the Anioma people, started shouting, we don't want Anioma to be in the southeast. We don't want Anioma to be in the southeast. We don't want them. Some sinking in swaggers say they are not Igbos. We are not Igbos. What do you expect the brothers from across the Niger to feel? It got to a point, the southeastern brothers became weary. They became scared. They became angry. They were like, sure, we will not drop Etiti state, drop Adada state, drop Olu state, just to ensure say we get Anioma state. Now we still get mind. They say, we don't have to get to the southeast. We don't have to go to the southeast. Okay? There is no slot for the south-south. There is no slot anywhere for the creation of another state. except for Southeast Nigeria, because Southeast has only 5 states. But no, some political gogo Medusa say no, it's a political war with Nedroko. Una begin shout, una pay people that they shout, we are not going to the Southeast. Una shout till the extent when it be say the Southeast people can't begin doubt. You put doubts in their hearts. You put doubts in their hearts because of your cho. Whereas you are an Igbo man. Whereas everything that we blame them for today is our fault. Whereas the people you claim you want to impress with your eye service, they didn't pity you in the past. They see you as Igbo and they will treat you as Igbo. They will continue from now till eternity. Like, you'll not be Igbo, you'll not be Igbo. So the brothers from across the Niger, the reason and they say, no, we cannot trust these people. We cannot trust them because if we just give them an Anioma state like this, with the way that they talk, at the end, these guys may end up dishing us and taking our slot to the south because of how they talk. So, the Igbo man is the most intelligent in Nigeria. Don't joke with the Igbo man. We are very intelligent. They say, okay, we need to secure our interests. So therefore, to ensure that they stay and remain in the Southeast, we are going to include part of Ihiala and part of Olu states. Olu to Anim-Oma state. That's what we have now. Anim-Oma state. Immediately they go and bam, hey, people begin shout. They are removing the capital from Asabao. They are removing the capital from Asabao. So people begin protest. Oga, when you add it like this on a platter of gold, how did you use it? Nobody said Asabao will not be capital of Anioma state. We all agreed. But no, we are not Igbos. We are not Igbos. Oga, whether you like them or not, see, Anioma state. That one they corner. If you don't want Anioma state in the Southeast, then you will endure Anim-Oma state in the Southeast. No level, no single level. You cost it. For me, I be real Igbo boy, you are no sent. Do you understand? 6 years in Enugu, 1 year in Osoka, 4 years in Obosi. So I'm fully ready to unite with my brothers across the Niger. Anim-Oma state has come to stay. And the capital now Olu. Because we want to smart. One politician just say they control all of una forget una sense. Olu is the new capital. And I don't think anything will change that. I wished for Asaba as the capital of Anioma state. But I said I don't want Anioma state. So they shifted to Anim-Oma state. And of course, going back home, man.
All right, having listened to that clip of the side of the story, you know, on Anim-Oma, so we are trying to get more detailed information based on what we are discussing. And like I said, it is not over. It is not over. Now that Igbos are talking with one mind, like I said when I was starting, where they cry, they see road. Let the Anioma people of Delta State not think that because that the people of the Southeast, they have big hearts to accommodate, you know, their brothers. They cannot come out and be detecting what they want to do and what they don't want to do. However, like I said, the opportunity is not lost yet. We are brothers. We can come to round table and sort this thing out. Whether the problem is coming from the name, the location of the capital, or the size of the proposed Anioma state, all these things are things that we need to table and present. But first of all, the the Anioma people of Delta State need to sit down and then decide what they want, because there are some information that I'm getting, some letters signed by House members that they are not interested in Anioma State that will join Southeast States. The names of the people that signed that letter is there. In fact, let me just give you the names and the summary of what they thought, what they said about joining Southeast. So the letter goes like this: Anioma State creation, Delta North legislators and the local government chairman reject proposal for Anioma State in Southeast. Then reaffirms commitment to South-South geopolitical zone. This is what their press release is reading. Whether it's fake or original, but I don't think it's fake, because the names of people that signed this letter, they are there. The local government involved are Aniocha North, Aniocha South, Ika Northeast, Ika South, and then Ndokwa East. Then Ndokwa West, Oshimili North, Oshimili South, and Okwane. That is the 9 local governments in Delta North. So I'm going to mention their names one by one so that you see the people that signed this letter that I'm talking about. Their names are Engineer Emeka Nwobi, PhD, member representing Anocha North leader, Delta State House of Assembly. The second signatory here is Honorable Isaac Anwuzia, PhD, member representing Aniocha South, Delta State House of Assembly. Another person is Honorable Oko Festus Chukuyem, member representing Ika South, Delta State House of Assembly. The next is the Honorable Emma Bazim Chienye, Executive Chairman, Anocha North Local Government Area. Then Honorable Jude Chukwuwike, Executive Chairman, Anocha South Local Government. Honorable Engineer Jerry Ehuya Alo, Executive Chairman, Ika South Local Government. We are not done yet, though. You know, it's their chairman and their local government and their representative, they are the people that signed this letter. In fact, there's no need mentioning names because it's taking my time. All their names are there. I'll put it on the screen here, you see it. So, having said this, it indicates that there is a problem. There is a lacuna in agreement within that Delta State, within that Delta North local government. There is a lacuna there, and they need to come together in the round table to decide what they want before this thing can see the light of the day. Just like I said, it is not over until it is over. Having said this, let's still get more facts about others, what they think concerning.
This is Eno and a Cultural Forum, and you are welcome to today's topic. Before we begin, I'm going to tell us 2 stories because we are Igbo. It is true folk tale that will educate our children and our people. And I'm going to tell this story in our language, in our version of the Igbo language. Okuko ejeni izu. And it has so many implications when Okuko missed the meeting. In the animal kingdom, a great meeting was called. Okuko ababe ya bu izu. Okuko did not attend. That is, the fowl failed to attend. The cock and hen did not attend this meeting. It was a very important meeting. But Okuko did not know. Okuko refused to attend in his usual nonchalant way. And then, during the meeting, a very important agreement was reached. From that day onwards, it was agreed that anything concerning Okuko is what will always be used for sacrifice. It was from there and in that meeting that it was agreed that anyone who wants to sacrifice anything to his gods or ancestors will use okuko. Whether a matured okuko, whether a little chick we call rhodium, whether the egg of okuko, anything concerning okuko is what is used for sacrifice. Even for women who are undergoing treatment during antenatal, local antenatal care, it is the foot of okuko that is used to pound to prepare medicine for these women. Even those who break their leg and they are going to undergo treatment, an okuko will be cut, the leg will be broken. While the okuko is healing, it is believed that the leg of the patient will be healing. This is how okuko's fate was sealed in its absence. This is the same story with some members of Anioma society who are prominent, who are politically up there, who were supposed to be part of the discussion for the creation of Anioma state, but they excluded themselves because of political differences with the person who is championing the movement. Today, we are at a crossroad. Today, they are asking us to choose between being Anim-Oma, which is alien to us. We never asked for Anim-Oma state. What we asked for was Anioma state. It is clearly written. It is not a fantasy. Anioma means Anyocha. Anyocha encompasses Anyocha South and Anyocha North. N means Ndokwa. I means Eka. And O means Oshumili. MOA in it is just an ad-lib to make it sound great. And Anioma is also an existing community in Anioma. This is the reason why our ancestors coined this name and started asking for Anioma state. It is in asking for this Anioma state that some members of Anioma community who think they know more than themselves started making broadcasts to say they do not want to be part of the Southeast. Here is where it has landed us today. Which brings me to the second story. A very big family decided to have a feast, and they selected members from the community to go to the river and fish. Precisely, the river Niger. But one member of the family vehemently rose against the idea, saying that there is no fish anymore in the river, and that no one will catch any fish by the Niger. But the rest members decided we will go. If we do not catch, at least we have gone. And in the first day or the first try, they were able to catch a very big fish by the banks of the river Niger, and they brought it home to the family, which sparked a wide celebration. Then they began the cooking. It was midway to the cooking that this certain member of the family who had insisted that there's no more fish by the river started asking for the head of the fish. That, by the way, he is the head of the family, that he's the oldest, that they should give him the head, which is now causing problem. A soup that is still on fire, that has not been completely cooked. Ofe de no kodike tineni. Ofe dike tineni where ka shotune. Yakwa no gwa kwesigeke. So the family is now deciding, instead of this soup to cause problem for us, let us bring it down and take it to another family where we can eat it peacefully. That is just the analogy of the Anioma situation now, where we are now faced with the option of either having an Anioma state or an Anim-Oma state. No Anioma person will be happy or to embrace the idea of an Anim-Oma state. There's nothing called an Anim-Oma state to us. What we know is an Anioma state. What we asked for is an Anioma state. And what we want to get is an Anioma state. An Anioma state that has its capital within Anioma, not outside the boundaries of Anioma. When I'm saying Anioma, don't think I am excluding a banker. A car is a banker. A banker is a car. Whether they remain in Benin or not, or they will not, they are still a car people. The people fighting that they do not want us to join the Southeast. Since we have not joined the Southeast, it did not stop me. It did not stop us from being Igbo. So I don't know why there's so much harass about us joining Southeast or not joining Southeast, and the thing is causing us a lot of trouble. If anyone in our midst has a personal problem with Ndi Igbo who are in the Southeast, the person should calmly go and correct it. Because yesterday I gave so many examples of what Udi Igbo are going through all over the world and how it was caused by us, the Anioma people. The Ekumeku anti-colonial resistance that made the British Nigeria government to blacklist Ndi Igbo was led by Anioma people. Precisely my hometown is the headquarters of Ekumeku. I am from Ubuluku. Move away from that. In 1966, there was a coup. Or 1967, the one they called the coup by the January boys. The January boys had two masterminds. I don't want to say one because if I say one, you will say it's the other. If I say the other, you will say it's the other. So there are two masterminds of the January boys. And they are all N1 people. These two masterminds are Major Ifajuna and Major Chukuma Kaduna Uzogo. Ifajuna is from Onitsha. Uzogo is from Okpanam. So these two individuals that masterminded this January coup are from N1. What else? What else are we dragging? Today you see people who are grown enough to tell their children their identity, coming out and say, we are not Igbo, we are not Igbo. What do you have that Udi Igbo do not have? What is in Asaba? Look at the video of Asaba playing up there. That later became Nigeria, no doubt. Capital of Delta State presently, no doubt at all. A very, very great city. But what is in Asaba that is not in the southeast? What do we have as Anioma people in terms of human capital resources? In terms of natural resources as well, that Ndi Igbo of the other side do not have? What is that thing? That thing that is very special. All the oil wells in the whole Niger Delta, in the whole southeast, are there prominent Ndi Igbo or Niger Deltans who can boldly say they have OML? The oil mining licenses belong to Hausa and Yoruba people, and nobody is talking about this. Why are we fighting ourselves? Does the tortoise think it can shed its shell and still remain tortoise? The Ndi Igbo, there's nothing that can change that. Agitations, protests, and all that cannot change it. Politically motivated discussions cannot change it. We are Ndi Igbo. Not because we are doing this because we want an Anioma state. We have been identifying as Igbos from time immemorial. People like late Ambassador Ralph Chukwuemeka from Ogwashu, who was President General of Ohanese Ndi Igbo. Yes, you heard that right. So how can somebody who is from here be President General of Ohanese Ndi Igbo worldwide? And you say we are not Igbos. Somebody from Anioma is currently the President General of Ohanese Ndi Igbo Women Wing. Please, let us just stop deceiving ourselves. The 9 local government chairmen that endorsed the letter saying we do not want to be part of the Southeast. After speaking with a few of them, I have now understood their sentiments. They said the capital was to be removed from Asaba to a place called Olo in Imo State, and they are opposed to the idea. I understand that you are opposed to the idea. I am also opposed to the idea. But you caused this. All of you. You said you don't want to be part of the Southeast. The slot was given to the Southeast. It is their right. You are not doing them any favor. Rather, they are the ones who, through whom you want to achieve your long-standing goal. This pursuit, this quest may be actualized, but even if it is not actualized, we will forever remember the names of these 9 local government chairmen, these 9 State House of Assembly members that said no to Anioma State. You think it is just a state creation drive. This is something our prominent musicians sang songs about. In my hometown, there's a 50-year-old record that says, that goes thus. Listen, let me play it. If I cannot play it, let me sing it. Modi Nobulu Yaka Kaiwanyoma, Alaji Modi we Yaka Kaiwanyoma, Odafubulu Yaka Kaiwanyoma, Gademao, Odafubulu is my own father. The throne of Odafe is the kingship, is the number one kingship stool, the first royal house in my hometown. So this is more than just politics to me. It is a drive that my own grandfathers who lived and passed, pursued and they went, and then they said, continue for where we stopped. We're about to actualize it, and you start bringing out rubbish that we are not Igbos. As an Obolo man, how do I explain that I am not Igbo? Where my brothers from Ozobolo are prominently Igbos. My brothers from Oboli Suzo, Oboli Hejofo, Oko Voro, Oboli Ikel, Obolo Hausara, Ubu, all these people are Obolo descendants. And you say you are not Igbo, and you want me to join you in such useless quest? Or such political vendetta? So, we are Udibo. The 9 local government chairmen, the 9 House of Assembly members who made this decision did not hold, even if it's a 5-minute meeting, with their constituents to say, this is the decision before us. What should we do? So invariably, they have taken their own political decisions, not the decision that resonates with the people. That decision does not resonate with us. It can never resonate with us. A tortoise does not shed its shell. And let them continue to deceive themselves. Political power comes and goes. We will always remember. Let them just pray that this drive, this quest for Anioma State doesn't fall through. Because if it does, we will never forgive them. Never. Because they never held any meetings with us until they took a decision, told the world that they are speaking for us. Their neighbors spoke for us. They did not speak for us. All their names from A to Z, from number 1 to number 9, both in House of Assembly, both in the chairmanship, all bore Igbo names. But they shamelessly signed those signatures. Maybe now trying to gather all of us. They want to collect something that belongs to us. We will all join you. But you said there was no state creation drive. You said it was just a hoax. You said Senator Ned Nwoko was just deceiving himself. Now you are seeing that the thing, it will be greasy. It's in Ifan a meo easy, but actually easy in there, go easy. Now, over greasy, so I would see you. All of you are very, very funny. If we don't achieve this, we know your names. You have even published them. And that is an evidence. We will keep them. It is not a rumor that you fought against the creation of Anioma State. If you had said, what we want is Anioma State, keep it any region you want to keep it, definitely we will understand that our brothers from the south are also human beings. You are rejecting them. You are not better than them in any way. Look at the videos I have displayed here. I've shown videos of Abia State. I've shown Umuahia and Abia. I've shown Umuahia and Abia. I've also shown Aba in Abia. I've shown videos of Enugu. I've compared the videos of Asaba. I've also shown videos of Onitsha. How do you think you are better than these people? In what? Imo State has the largest deposit of natural resources in the whole of Africa. How are you close, though, to talk of even better than these people? Because the usual idea before was, they are coming for our oil. They are coming for our oil. Do you have oil? Even if you do, your 13% derivation that was given to you for development, where is it? Which development has it brought to you? In a state that is swallowing in potholes and erosion. Where is that 13% derivation? I would like to rest my case here, but I want to tell us, especially our brothers from the eastern part of Igbo land, we did not ask for an Anim-Oma State. What we asked for was an Anioma State. We are not the ones asking. Our parents asked. We are now asking. Give us an Anioma State. You want to include anywhere, I don't care. Don't take away the capital from that Anioma. Don't change the name from Anioma. If you want something that the people can accept. Think about this. These people were offered Anioma state. Still, a small fraction of them connived politically to kick that they don't want to be part of Southeast. What do you want to be part of? South-South? What is South-South in terms of coordinates in geography? Let's assume there is something now called South-South, and you are part of that South-South. What is your benefit in the South-South? Because give me 45 minutes, I will find myself from Asaba to Oka. Give me 3 hours, I will find myself in any other part of the Eastern Igbo land. If I give you 10 hours, you will not get to Uyo. I give you 4 hours, you will not get to Auchi. I give you time again to go to Calabari, you will not get to. You are in the same South-South with these people that I mentioned. You don't understand their language. You don't know the type of food they eat. You just want to answer the name South-South. He said, historically, we are not Igbos. Which historically are you calculating? From when the British government came into Nigeria, the British government regarded you as Igbo. The Delta State government regarded you as Igbo. How then did you start this deceit? When? At what point? Which point in history? What would you say historically? The people who read those letters and signed them, did they read it at all? At what point in history did we stop being only Igbo? I don't want to say too much. My name is Omode Ngozi.
So far, so good, my dear people. I've given you guys all the information I know I can give for now concerning the situation of Southeast and Delta North. That is the new Anioma state that is about to be created. The situation of things that is on ground. But I still want to reiterate that in any way that it goes, which other way that it goes, let there be a kind of agreement. Remember the people that have fought for these things in the past, and the Southeast, I want to still tell them to consider some things that the Anioma people will bring to the table. Let them not throw them away. We are all one, we are the same. And I believe there can be a sort of agreement. Our past people that are involved in this, what they will be thinking wherever they are, they will be watching. If the spirits can see, but somehow we believe that the spirits are seeing what is happening. Makanam can I say, though I don't need to bring religion into this, but and I say the Christians anyway, Saint Anthony, Saint Benedict, Saint Charles, so many saints. Our forefathers, they are also saints. We cannot throw them away. Anything that we are doing, we should also remember them. They have fought for us, they bear us. We cannot throw them away because we are now Christians and we come and throw them away. It's not done. If you do that, then you go in for it. By then you know that they are seen wherever they are. So on both sides, let there be agreements. We want to see the light of the day on this Anioma state creation. Well, I'm still Chinedu, your humble presenter. So let me end this video for now until I come your way next time. Bye for now.